pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of bitches in the icy chain. While you claim that you rich, that's a false claim. I be straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style.
Hey you guys, welcome back to TaylorXo, or welcome to TaylorXo if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, let's get into this video. So y'all, there's been a big, huge thing going around on YouTube today, on these YouTube streets, about JAZZY. And y'all know that for the past week, there's just been so much drama surrounding this girl. I mean, from her claiming that people are calling pizza deliveries to her house constantly for 2 days in a row. Then to her going on to say that people were calling and harassing her landlord. And it was possibly leading to her getting evicted. So there's just been a lot of talk on these YouTube streets, a lot of things being thrown around, you know, her accusing people of this and that, and there has been no solid proof revealed or anything like that. But y'all, today people were posting JAZZY's rental. So people were talking about how her house is now up for rent on, this is Trilla. I took this screenshot from Trilla, and if you guys look up at the very top, it kind of got cropped out, but it was posted 30 minutes ago when I took the screenshot. So it was definitely very just posted. So people were trying to do the timeline on this. You know, people were trying to figure out how all of a sudden she came up with this storyline just this week, and all of a sudden now her house is on the market for rent. And, you know, this whole process has already started. They're already accepting tours. If you can see, it says checkability, apply now, taking applications. And this is a recent post, because if you guys can see, her rent is $23.50, and that was the updated rent since she's been there. I don't think originally her rent was $23.50. So it's clearly a recent posting. Now, I don't know if people do know her address. Obviously, I did block it out, but if you were to go look for yourself, as of right now, the post is off. I guess allegedly people were calling and scheduling tours that were not supposed to, that didn't even live in the area. So I'm guessing that the owner or whoever put it up has taken it down. I don't know if they already found a renter. It could possibly be that, you know, they already found a renter, because these days, you know, when things free up, people do take them up quick, just because the housing market, even for renting, is terrible right now. Even in my state, you know, there's not really a big selection of places to buy or rent. So when they do come out, or they do come up on these places, people rent like that. So it is not hard to believe that somebody may be already called in to rent, or applications are already being looked through. But either way, she is moving. And I know some people will say, oh, well, you know, you can't confirm it yet. You know, it was put on the market, and like I said, maybe somebody called in, who knows, but we know that JAZZY is not staying. So, you know, for the kids' sake, it is sad, because who knows if she's going to be able to get another place, a 4-bedroom for all the kids to be able to have, you know, somewhat of their own room. And, you know, it is a sad situation for the kids, but, you know, this is karma for JAZZY. And this is what happens when you try to come on the internet and try to lie constantly and speak things into existence. Now, I'm not fully going to say that she did speak this into existence, because a few months ago, she had already spoke on how she had signed a 3-month lease, and she didn't know if she was renewing or not, or I don't know if it was she didn't know, or if she was not going to renew. So it's very strange that she hasn't been speaking on this move that she, you know, is about to do. And it's also weird how she spoke on regrouting her bathroom, and, you know, she's bought new things for the house. So it's weird how she's been buying, if anything, for the house. She hasn't packed up anything, or we haven't seen anything less in the house or anything like that. She hasn't even slipped of, you know, for anybody to speculate that she was moving. So I'm just sitting here trying to wonder why she was so on the hush-hush about this whole move. Now, there was a few speculations and a few things that, you know, obviously had to have happened for her to not be able to have the lease renewed. Who knows if, you know, after this whole situation, they did find out that Chris was living there, and, you know, they didn't know that he was on the lease, or that he was actually living there, because he wasn't on the lease. So who knows if they kicked him out because of that. Who knows if they kicked him out due to the damage of the property. I mean, there was plenty of damage that the property had taken. You know, Jazzy doesn't clean every day, not even every month. So, you know, that bathroom was probably the least dirtiest thing in there. I'm sure there was way more grimier, filthier things. I mean, it was, a weekend, and she already had maggots in the house. And, you know, it said that there was roaches in there. So she definitely tore the house up as much as she could within the short amount of time that she's been there. I think she's only been there, a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. So, you know, for that small amount of time being there and for all the damage that the property has already taken, you know, it's not a good look, sis. I mean, I'm pretty sure when you try to get another place, you know, the landlord reference will be terrible. I'm sure he will tell the next landlord that y'all are dirty, filthy, grimy people. And who knows if somebody will be willing to rent to you because of your situation. You know, Jazzy's one of them people that she assumes that because she has a situation going on with a bum and 5 kids that, you know, everybody's supposed to feel all this sympathy for her, which, sis, that's not how life works. You got to have your paperwork right and your job right, or you just don't get a place. So we also know that Chris will not be getting, you know, anybody in there, his son, anybody, a new place. Jazzy will be left to figure this all out. Who knows if she has a new place by now? I did hear that she does, but I truly do not think that she has a place yet. The way that she was on live, yesterday or the day before, you know, typing all hard, looking like a whole man, typing for 2, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom places. She definitely does not have a place already, or who knows if she does, and this is just part of the storyline, because we now know that this obviously is a storyline. This girl has been known for months that she is moving. And the fact that she didn't think that people could look up her listing for her house and find this stuff out is just truly weird to me. Like, sis, you're obviously not going to be in the house vlogging anymore. You're going to be somewhere else. And if she's even able to vlog, I mean, if she were to have to go to a hotel or her mom's house, I'm pretty sure she won't be vlogging as much, because sis has a whole house now and she barely vlogs now. I mean, you would think she could be putting out content, 3 times a day. The kids are barely there. They're at school all day. She just has Legend. Chris isn't there. So I'm just not understanding why, you know, she doesn't have tons of content being poured out, you know, twice a day, posting 3 times a day. So we obviously know that there was probably something, you know, that had to do with Chris as to why they got kicked out. It was probably that she cannot afford to live there anymore, being that she is the only one paying bills in there. It could be a number of things, but we do know that it definitely had something to do with Chris. And I know homie's probably over there pissed, you know, now. He's got to figure out somewhere to go if she did have to go to her mom's, and, you know, he obviously can't afford to get them a new place, and Jazzy's income, who knows how far it will go to get her a new place, and who knows if her mom will even be involved this time with getting her a new place. We know that her mom always comes through and signs for her or finds a place for her. So, you know, being that the roads are rocky right now with her mother and Chris, and, you know, just everything in general, who knows if her mother will sign for another place. But I do know, Cheryl, that, you know, sis, you really need to stop lending a helping hand to your daughter, especially when she continues to have this man around. You know, I would make it a point to where if she wants to have Chris around, then Chris can be the one responsible to sign a place and find a place for them all. You know, I don't understand why Chris is the main one, but then when it comes to, like, them having to find a new place or find a car or pay for this and that, Jazzy is the one who has to come up with it. Like, sis, if he's the man, why isn't he figuring it out already for y'all? So she went on Facebook to also make a post, you know, one of the sympathy posts, probably to her subscribers, saying, unfortunately, life doesn't wait for you to be okay, but get up, pray, and keep going. So obviously she's trying to spin this narrative to her followers that, you know, people got her kicked out of this place, and poor Jazzy, poor kids, you know, now they got to find somewhere to go. Sis, you knew that this move was coming, and for you to try to spin that narrative to get your supporters to hate reactors and people even more is just truly sick. Like, sis, this storyline ended up flip-flopping on you so bad, and the fact that you know, try to take people's advice and try to make up these drama storylines to get, you know, the views to your channel, and thinking that this is going to be, you know, the it thing to bring your channel to a bunch of views and so you could get this big check. But sis, it doesn't work that way. And especially for you, you've already created a big enough drama, you know, just all these speculations and proof of you being just this horrible mother already. So for you to constantly come on and try to find, a drama-filled story for people to feed into because you're bored and you have no other content, like, sis, it's giving just, you need to quit YouTube and find a 9-to-5. At this point, you cannot find any content, so therefore you have to, start up these drama rumors and get people blaming reactors and people who aren't even truly doing anything. Like, sis, you just come out of the woodworks trying to say that people are doing this and that and this and that, and nothing's even happening. And it's like, I don't know, if there's something mentally going on, or it's just, sis is just that dried up of content. Being on YouTube for 10 years just has dried up, every and anything for her. She doesn't know what to use anymore. But sis, you started the Sam's Club hauls, the cleaning videos, things like that. I mean, I'm sure people do still want to see that in some shape or form, but because, you have all this other drama going on with you, the way you treat your kids, the lying, the manipulation, all this stuff, it's not going in your favor. And at this point, as much as you don't want to work that 9-to-5, sis, you're literally asking for it at this point, because I don't see the channel lasting much longer by you going this far to get some content and claiming that people are getting you evicted from your house when you damn well know that the whole time it's your ass that can't pay for it and the bum that's refusing to pay bills up in there. Like, sis, how much more delusional are you going to get? How much more jeopardy are you going to put your channel through when you claim that you do not want to work this 9-to-5? And, it really is unfortunate, again, for the kids. But, I'm pretty sure Jazzy's mother will come through and get her another place. Who knows if she even will still end up moving. Maybe she will end up renewing the lease, and maybe that's why they took the posting down, because they figured it out. They came to some type of agreement. I don't know if that is even how that works, but I'm pretty sure that she is due to move. And like I said, after, all the drama and just how she's played in people's faces and lied on people, her karma of now having to get out and go is, coming on her. And it's sad that the kids got to be dragged along in the situation with her. But it is what it is. And, I don't know if she will even qualify to be in another 4-bedroom with her income at this point. She cannot afford over $2,000 a month. I don't even think she can afford $1,500 a month. So who knows if she's going to go in her bracket of what she can afford. At this point, sis, you do have 5 kids. You speak on wanting one more all the time. You would think that you would try to move somewhere that's more affordable at this point. Screw what that bum wants. If he wants it, he can go and get it, go get a job and go work for it. But since you are the one paying all the bills in there, sis, you should put your foot down and, make it mandatory that, you have 5 kids that you pay for solely most of the time, and that you do need to move somewhere that is more affordable. Or sis, put your baby dads on child support and call it a day. You obviously can take care of bills by yourself. So why you continue to drag a man along, for just extra, bills being ran up? I just don't understand. But this girl will go to lengths to keep him around and to prove that she can keep him, that she has money and she can get this place. And, she wants to prove so bad that she is doing so good and people are doing so bad. But sis, you are just flip-flopping it right now, and it's not working in your favor. So y'all comment down below what you think, if she's going to end up moving or not. Do you think she's already found a place? Do you think that this was her whole plan and plot and now it's backfired on her? Obviously it has. But comment down below what you guys think, y'all. This was a short video for today because, who knows what is to happen. She hasn't got on live to address anything, obviously, because now, we've busted her out. And I don't want to say we, because I obviously didn't do anything, but the whole reactor sector has been digging, and people have been keeping up to date on her stuff. So obviously, now she is truly exposed. Like, sis, how you always claim everybody exposes you, but now you're really exposed. And this is what she wanted, so this is what she got, and hopefully she makes some content out of it. Because, sis, you could make some content out of you moving, searching for houses, the whole experience. Like, obviously we know, your bum boyfriend did something, so you want to hide the whole thing, but you could get a little bag off of it. It's not like he's paying anything anyway. So, just some advice, sis, because I know you love to be in reactors chats and be on notification gang. So I'm going to just, give you some advice while you're in here, probably listening to, everybody talk shit. But comment down below, y'all, what you guys think. I love hearing you guys' thoughts and opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.
Woke up this morning, can't remember nothing. Two bitches just flowing from London. Nothing I remember, they calling me daddy. The mansion was covered in money. Went to sleep with my jewelry and chains on. Had to wake up and recount the money. I got a bitch, she gon' kill for real. Talking about Clyde and Bunny. Cool with the kid, copy. Got to pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, solid. Rich nigga, oh, 100 pockets riding. Got it. I go to space with the stars. I smoke a blunt on my pilot. Saturn, Moon, Earth, and Mars. NASA take off with the rocket. $500,000 on the necklace. Them rich niggas we successful. Say she wanna feel special. What? And Coco make her feel special.